You just got your first new wireless microphone and you're excited to use it for your next video, podcast, or interview, but you can't help but feel that something is missing. The accessories to make the experience even easier and better. So in this video, we're going to go through 8 accessories I've been using to make the most out of my Rode Wireless Go 2, including one that you especially cannot go without when using a wireless microphone like this. First of all our accessories, we have a microphone handle. Yeah, you spent plenty of money on these microphones, but when you pinch it like this or hold it like this, it doesn't look too professional. To upgrade your setup, there are microphone handles where you can slip in your transmitter, just like so, or even like this. But I prefer this way. So the microphone is pointing here. Now when you're interviewing others or even talking to the camera directly, you got a more presentable microphone. You've nailed the audio quality, but now you can up your presentation quality. By the way, Rode already gave you a case to hold these things, but it's too small for the microphones, receiver, and all the accessories. So if you want to make the most out of your Wireless Go 2, you'll save time by investing in a charging case for your receivers and transmitters. Less worry and more convenience when keeping these things charged. And if you want, you can throw some accessories in here, like wind muffs and aux cord. You got the microphones and the receiver. You can just stuff the wind muff in here. And just like that, it's not opening, and you can still charge it very well. But of course, this isn't meant to hold all that stuff. So instead, I use this clear bag to hold the rest of my accessories that I'm mentioning here in this video, since there isn't a case that'll hold everything that Rode gives you in their box. And these are great because you can just see right through it and you don't have to guess what's in your bag, and you can just go ahead and reach for all these little things that you need. These are inexpensive. You could easily buy these off of Amazon. The bag anyway. For the sake of a cleaner video, you'll want to get these lavalier mics to keep your audience's eyes on your talent instead of the noticeably flashing lights from the rather noticeable large microphone on the collar of their shirt. Fortunately, Rode already makes these lavalier mics, and for me, they've done pretty well. However, I did end up breaking a clip, which I replaced with a pack of these Lav Clips. It is a little larger than the one that originally came with the Rode Wireless Go 2, but I ended up wrapping some gaff tape to fill the gap. If you ever need to split audio, which I often do at church when they stream their programs online, you'll need this audio splitter. Basically, on one end, the sound goes in, and on the other, the sound goes out. Then with the remaining end here, I attach my Rode Wireless Go microphones to capture the sound. And to do this, you'll most likely need 3.5mm adapters. Based on how I get sound from the soundboard at my church, I frequently use this 1/4" adapter to 1/8" adapter to go into one end of the splitter. This is where the source of the audio comes in, and usually I'll just connect it here. And then sometimes I have this 1/8" adapter to 1/4" adapter just in case, and then I'll just mount it over here on this end. Through any one of these ports, the audio can actually go in, and the other two will just go out. So the audio can come in through here, or it can go in through here. Yet, if you still need to connect to XLR, if the signal isn't too hot, I do use this male XLR to male 1/8" adapter. I usually use this with my Audio-Technica mic and connect it straight into a camera that doesn't have an XLR input. I usually use something like this with my Audio-Technica shotgun microphone that I have here, and it works great when I connect this other end straight into another camera, or to a camera in general. If you're using something heavy like a Shure SMB7, I forget, that really popular microphone, just consider a different solution. It's not necessary to have all these adapters all the time, but it does save you when you need it in more formal environments with established audio, especially when you're doing things like weddings. Speaking of formal versus informal, if you don't have the right stickies that Rode does provide, you could go ahead and use gaff tape when in a pinch. But for a cleaner way, of course, you can use those single-use stickies for things like clothes, or if you want to go ahead and even attach your microphone to talent inside their shirt, like around here. I personally don't mic up somebody using gaff tape or even stickies, as you see that I frequently use clips. But of course, it's up to you to have that option. But even with all these accessories, the one accessory that you cannot go without using is headphones or earbuds. In a pinch, you can get away with looking at the levels and even using your camera for visual and audio playback. But still, the best way is to monitor through headphones and earbuds. I'm not a big guy on absolutes, but always test and check your audio, especially when you can use headphones. You want to make sure that your audio is free from any hissings or any hummings that you don't want there, and see if you can calibrate and troubleshoot your audio. And this is my kit for the Rode Wireless Go 2. Great wireless microphones for videographers. But are you placing them in the right spot? Because I show you the best places to attach your Rode Wireless Go microphones right over here.